3 is here, and me and Droids are back again. We still got 2 parts to go, and Thanksgiving is today. So, what are your plans today, Droids?
I think my plans are sit back, finish up this commentary, and go sit out in the living room until dinner time. My sister's coming into town, so that'll be, I guess, fun. And she's bringing her husband and her 3 kids, so just have a family feast and probably sit back and watch the football game tonight. So, what about you?
I have like the same thing. All my relatives are coming, and basically just gonna talk. Just get together, and then so yeah. As you all know, or most of you know, the object recruitment video was a couple days ago, so I have entered that, and I haven't sent them my video recruitment video yet, but I will commentate on that probably right after this one, and then I'll send it to their email, so hopefully they can take a look at that and tell me what they think, if it's good enough, and hopefully I will be accepted. I'm not counting on it. Personally, I don't think I will, but it's just a shot, see what happens. But another thing that I've noticed, like with my friends and stuff, when they've talked about the object recruitment video, is that they've kind of like changed, because they've gotten this whole thing like, over their minds and stuff. Like, they said like if they were to join Optic and stuff, they'll get like all kinds of subs. But like personally, in my opinion, I don't really care about subs as much. I care about you guys and how you watch my videos, and I like that a lot. But I don't really care about just like getting all famous and stuff. But yeah, but they've kind of changed. They don't really seem like we used to go back like friends and stuff. They've just changed, and I don't really want that to happen. Like if I were to be accepted into Optic, I definitely wouldn't want that to happen to me and my friends. Like, just forget about them, just because I'm like kind of famous. But yeah, I'm hoping. Well, have you entered that contest, Droids?
I've got some good gameplay. Haven't decided yet whether I was going to turn it in or not. And the reason why is kind of your reason. I don't want to become, like, not saying like if like I'm going to get accepted, but like if I did, if someone got accepted or if I got accepted, I didn't want to have my perspective of people all of a sudden liking me because I'm with Optic, or you just got a lot of subs. I mean, I like to keep my friends, and friends I have now when I'm not big, or like you're not big or something. It's kind of like something that people like you because of who you are, and then all of a sudden you get into a big team like Optic, and then their perspective changes. They're like, oh man, you're in Optic, and I'm just kind of along the lines of what you are, but in like half of the time I'm thinking, maybe I should. I mean, I got some pretty good gameplay. They went 30-2, and I'm thinking to myself, I mean, like, I have a good shot at it, but I mean, I feel like I'd be a good part, but I don't feel like I could do my part. Like, I try to post videos or get gameplay as much as possible, but I'm more along the lines of liking to play for fun. And then once I start, getting subscribers on YouTube, then I'll start posting videos a lot more often, stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of my perspective on the whole Optic trial thing and why.
Yeah,
why
I'm like really
it,
hoping
so.
though. Like, I'm not saying that I will be accepted, but if I were to, I'm just hoping that, like, I don't really want a whole bunch of people to just message me and stuff like that. Like, cause I'm not gonna forget about my friends no matter what. But yeah, cause you definitely get like a different perspective from everybody when they see your name. Like, there's like some of them that hate on you, and then there's some of them that like you a lot because you're an Optic. But yeah, it definitely changes like from everybody's point of view. What else to talk about? So yeah, we still got 2 parts in this series to go, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited until we get this over with, even though this has been mad fun, because I just had so much trouble editing this from it's taking a while, and we've had a lot of just ends on us randomly, but yeah, circling around the dogs, and we're kind of just getting higher in the rounds. But yeah, guys. So George, what do you think of the single player on Black Ops?
I think it was definitely better than Modern Warfare 2. I really do think it was what it was cut out to be on my part. I was hoping that it was gonna be like the game of the century, like for single player at least. And it surprised me. It was definitely better than Modern Warfare 2. So, what about yourself?
Yeah, I haven't really played that yet, but I usually play like the campaign for Call of Duty like a month after it comes out, just a couple months after, because I get pretty bored of multiplayer, so I just gotta play something else on the game. Um, but yeah, so far like the campaigns for the past Call of Duties have been pretty good, and everyone says Black Ops is pretty good, so I might start on that. And I don't know if I should commentate every mission, but you guys should give me some feedback on that. Um, Also give me some feedback on some other stuff you want to see on my channel. Like I've said in all my past recent videos, I really need more topics and other uploads for you guys. I was thinking of this series on Black Ops where I get like good clips and just good shots, and the series would be called, for those of you who have seen the Warriors movie, the famous quote, "Warriors come out to play, yay," or something like that. But if you guys don't know what that quote is, please watch the Warriors movie, because that is where I got my name from. And yeah, but so let's see. Oh yeah, I think we passed the round 14 where we fought the dogs, and that was the trick. If you guys paid attention a couple minutes ago, that was the trick where I ran like all around the dogs and just shooting them. They couldn't even hit me. And if you can just pay attention to that part, you will learn from that, and you can use that trick to your advantage when you're going against the dogs.
Yeah. So since we're on the zombie topic, what's the furthest you've gotten in Call of Duty World at War Zombies?
Probably the farthest I've ever gotten on World at War Zombies was the very first zombie map that everybody had. It wasn't the map packs. It was just the regular one, and I think it was called Nocturne on Toten. And the farthest round I got was round 33, and I was playing with 3 of my other friends. And it was like the first few weeks of World at War, and it was pretty intense. But even at the round we're at right now, it's probably not as intense as this. This is definitely much harder than World at War Zombies, but it's like more fun.
Yeah, I think the farthest I've gotten on World at War Zombies was when the second map pack came out. That when they introduced the Hellhounds, which was on Kino, and I remember getting the dogs called out on us around round 6, I believe it was, and I almost I almost crapped my pants. I was kind of I just seen fog, and I thought, it was just some type of new feature, and all of a sudden you see these dogs running at you, and it was pretty crazy at first. And furthest we got on Shinonuma was 39, and that was with 4 people as well. So it was pretty intense, and it gets pretty crazy. But like you said, that's World at War Zombies are almost nothing compared to these zombies, because there's just those little crawler things that stun you and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. What was your favorite map on World at War 2, by the way? What was your favorite zombie map?
Uh, Zombie map. I'm gonna have to say xDroiiDz. That's why I was really happy when they were bringing back the World at War zombie maps for Black Ops, because I was a big fan of xDroiiDz, and that was definitely one of my all-time favorite maps. So, what about you?
I think I'm gonna have to say Shinonuma. I know everyone thinks xDroiiDz was the best, but I think all time Shinonuma was my favorite, because it was like outside and it was like in the swamp, and I thought it was just like more harder. And xDroiiDz, like if you think about it, there wasn't really that much space. Like Shinonuma had that middle house, and they could just like walk around everywhere outside. Um, but yeah, that's probably my favorite map.
Hmm. What about multiplayer maps?
Um,
If you remember any.
yeah, probably my favorite multiplayer map. Ooh, I'm going to have to say Courtyard. I think it was like the second smallest map. But I really like that map a lot, because it was like a big square. It wasn't really big, but it was just like a square-sized map, and I just like the features to it. Just well placed. Wow. What about yours?
I think I don't remember the exact name of the map, but it was the map with the church, and how they always had the sniper towers, and not not too sure on the exact map name, so I probably couldn't tell you. So if someone knows it, put it in the comments definitely, so I don't have to go on World at War later. But if that
I
sounds
think
familiar to you.
I think it was Outskirts, I believe. It was like a
Oh,
ginormous
that's
map, and
yeah,
there were
that's
like
what it
tanks
was.
in it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was Outskirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my all-time favorite maps. I only like that map was where I got my first quick scope, and it was just kind of like uh, it was really amazing. I wasn't, around in the quick scoping community then, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna snipe, and started using the PTRS and got my first quick scope on that map. And ever since I was like, yeah, this is my favorite map. I'm gonna get into it, and then I just started going. So
Yeah, I remember the first couple months of World at War came out. It was like whenever every game I played, it was just laggy. I had red bars, I couldn't even play. But I ended up in that game. I ended up like being like number 64 in the world for kills, and I don't know how I did it. And I didn't even play a lot actually. I played for like a few hours a day. Um, but I was able to manage the top 100 in kills legitly, and that was that was like my all-time favorite game. I loved World at War. It was just a ton of fun for me, and it definitely took out Modern Warfare 2. And I think most people think that way too. But yeah, I'm fully legit. I don't like cheating. I don't like the point of it and how people do it, because why ruin the fun of the game when you can just try and have a challenge and just go for goals on the game? You know what I mean?
well, I can speak for both sides of the whole cheating and being legit thing, because when I played Modern Warfare 2, I did not have the patience at all to go to level 70 and, get prestige after I found out that you can get like the hacks and challenge lobbies and stuff. So that's really all I was interested in. But then for the legit side of the story, World at War, I was 6 prestige, like all legit, and I had some leaderboard rankings that I was proud of, and kind of got into that. And so there's kind of two sides of perspective, and there's also, like the whole being 100% legit side. So
Yeah. I don't really care if you guys cheat or legit or are legit. I'm just like, I'm not accusing anybody or just going against them. Like, we all want to choose what we want to do in the game. That's just my opinion and my point of view on it. But yeah. So as you can see, we're like at round. I think we're at round 16, and I will give away the what's it called? I will give away the round that we end at, and it's round 20. Uh, I know I kept that as a secret, and it's not really that many rounds, but it's a pretty high round for Black Ops in my opinion, and for all of us. But yeah, guys, there's like another minute or so on part 3 of this gameplay. So me and Droids are out for the night, and we wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, and we will see you in part 4. Can't wait to end the series, and we'll see you then, guys. Peace out.
You fall like coddled bourgeois. Tastes like fermented herring dipped in cat piss. Time to make some noise.